Hi, good morning. So I decided for my project to do 360 video cameras for the STEM classroom. While I was doing my research, I ran across this amazing quote by Benjamin Franklin. It says, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, but involve me and I learn," which I thought was very fitting for this idea of actually taking the 360 cameras and not just showing the kids videos that they can experience, but actually having putting it in the hands of the students and actually having them um, have lessons and learn and grow with the 360 cameras as a instrument. The goal of my project was to develop a purchase request document for investors, really, for to be able to get put in the hands of the investors, either administration or a grant program. The parameters that it would take to create a program with a 360 camera in the classroom. The original GoPro 360 cameras used to look like this, which I was just amazed by. These used to be individual GoPros all in a row all around. And this is the current 360 GoPro Max, which is very teeny tiny. It has a display that you can control the action, and it has a camera, just one. It has two cameras, one in the front and one in the back. So when I was doing my research in my head, I thought, wow, 360 cameras have really come down in price. Um, the current prices are about 448.99, which I was like, okay, I think I could get like 5 or 6 of these cameras for my classroom at that price. But then when I started doing my research, I realized that it is not only the camera that you actually have, you actually have to buy all this extra stuff. So the total price is about $1,294.27 when I added up all the different pieces and parts from when I did my research on Amazon, and a wonderful website that gave me all the different parts and pieces I would probably need to run the program. Some of the highlights are if you get an Oculus, it is about $300. If you get Adobe Photoshop, it is about $300. And then obviously the 360 camera is usually about 450. And then all the other things are pretty cheap. So one of the nice things about doing the 360 cameras is out there is so many resources on YouTube. So the cost of any kind of training is free. There's a lot of very valuable, really cool, actually, YouTube videos that you can watch to do any kind of training you want. This one I actually thought I could even turn into a lesson where it was just really fun tricks and ideas to do with the GoPro.
In this video, I'm going to walk.
Oh, it's going to try to do all the videos before I go to the next one.
In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step on how.
Okay, here we go. Moving on. Sorry about that. When I started doing my research, there is a lot of research that if you put a 360 camera in the hands of a student, it is definitely along this lines of constructivism, and it's the idea of the learner actually taking part and actively taking a part in the order to construct the meaning of why and how they're using the device. I also found that it has a lot to do with it helps with their spatial reasoning skills, and it also allows them to be creative and while they're producing their own 360 cameras. So they're not just watching it and obtaining the information, they're actually creating with the 360 cameras. This website I was very impressed with. This is the kind of where we're at right now with this technology is students are in the classrooms and they're learning about Oculus and they're learning how to actually see things in the Oculus and how 360 cameras work. This one was actually conducted, it was kind of cool because they were looking at 360 videos, but they were actually using a 360 camera. So let me show you. So this one, I can take it and move the camera around like this. So these students are trying the Oculus on, but they're using a 360 camera in the classroom at the same time. Do you see how there's just one Oculus going on and all the students are waiting patiently to do the one Oculus? When they're looking at this inside here, this is actually what they're viewing over here. They can turn their heads. They can turn their heads and actually see the ocean and the music going on. So as they turn their heads, they can change their perspective in the view. Some of the drawbacks that I found through my research is, number one, the software. There's definitely a learning curve on the software. Adobe Premiere is a little bit intense. I was thinking about doing this for 4 through 6. I think I would gear it more towards 6 if they were actually having to edit their software. The younger ones could definitely make the videos though, because the camera software is pretty easy to understand. The hardware requirements, you do need computers to run all the stuff. And like I showed you, there's a lot of extra equipment that you have to buy. You can't just go buy a camera. You have a lot of extra parts. The upload and viewing limitations, again, you have to learn how to upload it and how to view it. YouTube actually allows you to upload 360 videos now, so that's really cool, and you can actually go on YouTube and watch a lot of 360 videos. And then the other one is the VR headset. There is a possibility of motion sickness, headaches, dizziness, and nausea, which actually I myself have problems when I use the VR headset. The one way around that is actually, as you saw in the last slide, I was able to take it and do it on a screen, a big screen, and just move my mouse around. So if you have kids that can't handle the VR headset, you can do it with just actually having it on a big screen and moving the mouse around. Some of the ideas, the lesson plans that I thought about is I could have students do separate tours, give them a location, say, hey, go do a tour, make up a really cool way of showing off the gym, showing off what our main office looks like, showing off what the art classroom looks like, and it would be a tour created for new students. So 3rd graders coming into 4th grade, or it would be for new students that are from out of town coming into the district. Another thing I thought would be a really fun scavenger hunt project where they each get a colored sticker and they hide it somewhere in the building, and they give hints in their 360 video of where they located the sticker, and then they would put the 360 videos up on the school website, and the whole school would spend the time watching the videos, getting ideas, and then submitting where they found or if they found the sticker, and they would get prizes for it. So it would be kind of a STEM classroom project, but then the whole school would get involved in using and learning how to actually interact with 360 videos, and more doing it like the mouse, like I showed you, moving it around, because I don't think we could pass the Oculus to all the students. So finally, it's going to take a minute to come up. The questions that I have are, what other ideas can you think of for lessons incorporating 360 cameras? Those were the 2 I came up with. I would absolutely love to hear what lessons you have, your lesson ideas. The next one is, do you think 1 camera and 1 Oculus would be enough for the first year of an elementary STEM program? We have at the school I'm at, there's about 1,000 kids. I think, like I said, I would focus it on 6th grade. So roughly, 350 students, something like that. That would be coming through my STEM program, working with the 360 camera. The thing that threw me off was the price when you get all the equipment involved. And then the last question I had was, what other issues may I encounter while working with the 360 camera? I mentioned some of the things that I noticed, and let me know. Think of some ideas of some things that I may not be thinking of and some hiccups that I may have while trying to do the 360 camera with the students. All right, and the final thing is my references. So please have a wonderful day. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.